The general objective of this investigation is to see whether there is a relationship between the median household income and the different types of crime that we chose for this report in the United States of America. In order to do this, we gathered data of the median household income per state in the United States of America and the corresponding crimes per state per 100,000 people. The graph displayed below shows the total number of crimes per 100,000 of the population in each state. We did this in order to understand the total number of crimes by the population in order for it to be more representative. And here we found out that the District of Columbia has the highest number of total crimes per 100,000 of its population. This graph provided a general overview of the total number of crimes by the population. However, we wanted to see if there was a correlation between each of the crimes that we chose to get a better picture of what was going on in each state. So from this table, we deduced that there is no real correlation between most of the crimes, such as violent crimes, murder, rape, both the definitions of it. However, we found out that burglary has a negative correlation with median income, which would infer that as median income increases, there is a lower chance of committing a burglary. This wasn't a surprising finding as it coincides with the general populace and how it goes. However, it was important to note that we found it in our data. After looking at the correlation table that was displayed, we realized that there wasn't really enough information that could be derived from just looking at the correlation. So we decided to make a probability distribution table by dividing the median income into different classes. In this table, we found out that given that a criminal has committed a robbery, the chances of them belonging to an income level of 50 to 60,000 is 0.4. And here we can deduce that the government can focus on this income level and find different ways to decrease the crime rate in order to achieve less number of robberies of crimes. After doing all of the inferential statistics, we came to the conclusion that there was no real correlation or no real change in the total number of crimes or even the different crimes when it came to the median income in the year 2015. But we also realized that in order to understand this better and actually really find a correlation, one would have to take into account the past and the present to draw better conclusions. But we also realized that in order to get a better grasp around this situation, one would have to take into account different years and have the time variable in this report as well to better understand the whole situation and find a correlation that would benefit the government to make certain changes in their economy to decrease the crime rates.